here on location at the First Generation Garage. What did Louis buy this time? So here you have 1969 Firebird. Pretty rough. But it has potential, right? That's what you're going to let me know by the end of this video. The inside, let's just start there. One of the really neat things about this one is it still actually has the radio in the dash, and the hole that radio mounts in has not been destroyed. This was a factory manual transmission car, but unfortunately the remnants of all that is gone, unfortunately. Kind of a cool thing is it was a factory rear speaker car, and it still has the rear speaker grill in there and the wiring. So I mean, it's kind of what we call, you know, even the clips for the wiring is still here. It's not been restored, so it's an original example of some stuff. So I figured I'd get some footage of it because a point of reference, or just kind of fun, or just go, man, this thing's a hot mess. But this is what we call holy cow. It has no floorboard left. This is where the frame rail is supposed to reside. We got a chunk of wood holding the spring from popping through the floor. There isn't much really any good metal left in the bottom portions of this car. It was a vinyl top car, corners of the roof, of course, rusting away. I think the roof could be salvaged or maybe repaired. Now, the last car I came out here to video record here, what did Louis buy? He even had these wheels again, so the wheels keep surviving, but the cars keep on swapping. Under the hood, check out all this power, or lack thereof. This was originally a 350. Kind of find out it was a factory 4-speed car. Again, that stuff's all long gone. He did find the engine, but transmission and all that stuff, nowhere to be found. He even still has the baffle pan down here on the bottom. Now, a little worse for wear. She's got some weight reduction going on, but it is still technically there. Manual brake car, power steering, wipers. It even still has the clips on the firewall here for the manual transmission speedo cable routing, where it comes out of the firewall there, goes down there to that clip, down to the gearbox. So that's actually all still there, kind of to my surprise. And as for the rest of the car, the plastic's intact. The grill's there. No headlights, unfortunately. Body panel wise, she needs some work. We come around here to the driver's side. Now, I think all the glass is here on the car, so that's a plus. Now, it wasn't an AC car, so it's just clear glass, but the dash, I said, here's the thing about it. It's all here. It has been cut apart or been modified a whole lot. Now, of course, I think it could be salvaged, but has some nice little body work and some dents. Ooh, yeah, little holes down here. No big deal. The trunk is stuck shut, but whatever. You can see that, hey, this is something here, the license plate. And this being that it has the vent like that, early production. So I know it's an earlier made car. Now, this has some body work. We've got body filler in here, probably about a 1/2 inch thick. So it's had a respray at least once or twice in its life, but underneath, not a whole lot down there besides a bunch of rust. So there you have it, the Green Machine in Louis' backyard. What would you give for this dream machine to be yours at home? It's not necessarily for sale. This is going to turn into 1969 Tribute Trans Am. Louis always kind of wanted one of those, so this will at some point be back on the road looking really sharp, and we have one of the coolest cars in my opinion. I know it's not a real Trans Am, but let's be honest, I can't afford that. So we're gonna make the next best thing, and then, of course, bring this car back to life. So it's gonna wrap me up with my visits here to the First Generation Garage. Heading back west, gotta go take care of the animals, family, and go back to work. Gotta make some money to pay the bills to play with these cars. So nonetheless, appreciate you following me on playing these cars, and we'll catch you all next time.